All right, I think, sir, we're gonna end here because, and I think we're gonna end essentially on. I think we're gonna end on this little thing, a wish list from Meduza's founders, 12 hopes and dreams for each month of 2024. The end of the war. We dream of the day we can retire our live coverage of the war in Ukraine from Meduza's homepage. We dream of peace in the Middle East. We dream that people will start talking instead of killing each other. We dream that those around us will stop ridiculing others who desire and believe in peace. We want a complete end to war, and this is not naive. And I agree. Putin ends up in the Hague. This is this is definitely what I would want to see. Absolutely. Um, and the freedom fighters, they go free. Essentially, the political prisoners, so on and so forth, right? That they can themselves return home because essentially they are right now in exile because they are wanted as essentially like terrorists, sort of, in Russia. Just 1 month in the year without bad news and without a single news alert. That would be really great. That people start taking climate crisis seriously because the temperatures are rising. Yeah, an end to killing of journalists, and because it's been happening all over the world. Russia repeals its disgusting discriminatory laws, which they have sort of introduced just recently, just to distract people essentially from the war and give my take on it. That they've done it to distract people from the war and give them something else to talk about, essentially. That Donald Trump isn't re-elected in the United States. Totally agree. Um, if only because it would be just another distraction from what really matters if we're serious about our future. He's a buffoon, he's a piece of shit, he's a garbage human being. I don't want him to be in office 100%. The newsroom celebrates 10th anniversary together with readers, the chance for better laugh and making life plans, and all your wishes come true. Yeah. All right then. Happy holidays. It's been a tough year for a lot of people. For Ukraine, it's been a tough year. It's been the tough end of the year for Israelis. And I just really hope that people in power in the West, in UK, in United States, in Germany, France, all over Europe, will wake up finally. Will transfer to Ukraine any weapon they need, and would allow them to use it as they please in the territory of Ukraine or in the territory of Russia. It doesn't matter. If Ukraine wants to strike some military object in the territory of Russia, they must be able to do this, and this will definitely help to end the war quicker, way quicker, than being essentially than fighting with hands tied behind their back, essentially, or fighting with like one left hand when you are a right-handed person and another person fights with two fists. You know what I mean? So I just want people to wake up to the tyranny of Russia, to the tyranny of Lukashenko regime as well, because it is the collaborator essentially in this war and Russia's enabler, and he must be destroyed as well. I would be really glad if both Putin and Lukashenko would end up in Hague on a trial and sentenced to life in prison, and all of the accomplices of their would end up in prison as well for life in prison without a parole. All those pieces of shit who attacked Ukraine, all those pieces of shit who made decisions, who gave orders to launch those missiles, to launch the drones, all those operators who did this, all those pieces of shit, to end up in jail for a life without parole. Yeah. It was a tough year, and I really hope that 2024 will be much better year for everybody. That the wars finally will end, and bad guys essentially would get punishment, appropriate punishment for their crimes, and that peace would finally sort of come to our planet. You know what I mean? Because it's been enough already. It's been enough of the wars, and it seems like 2023 has been only escalating and escalating and escalating in many countries in Africa. Again, Ukraine, Russia's war against Ukraine. Now Middle East, like everywhere, wherever you see it, like there's something going on or something new happening. And now it's like South America, Venezuela, whatever. Like everywhere around the globe, it seems like shit just hits the fan and hits the fan and hits the fan and continues to do so. And it's because those tyrants, those dictators, those really atrocious pieces of shit, they were never properly punished. And it just has to end. It has to end. It's gotta be like, we are humans in 21st century. We have fucking satellites and internet communication and all this shit, right? We can't fight wars. And if somebody even tries to do so, we should immediately like cut them, totally isolate them economically, take all their money that they've kept, outside of the country and shit like that. And then really would be great if those dictators, those atrocious pieces of shit who decided to start wars, would be killed or somehow put on trial and taken to custody in somewhere like Hague or something, International Criminal Court, that kind of stuff. Because enough is enough. Enough is enough. All right. Happy holidays. Happy, now past already, Christmas, and happy upcoming New Year. May all your good wishes come true in 2024, and yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything is better, is at least better in 2024 than it's in 2023. And I just wish you all the best. And yeah, talk to you in the next year already. All right. Take care of yourselves, and once again, Happy New Year. Bye-bye.